Welcome guys to the match of this weekend, Manchester City versus Chelsea at the Etihad Stadium. This is a really top match. Anyone can win in this game. Chelsea having drawn 2-2 at home against Swansea and Manchester City having won 3-0 against West Brom. You would fancy Manchester City to win this match. So in terms of form, Manchester City have the better form going into this game, Chelsea having lost the Community Shield and drawing their first game in the Premier League. This is the starting lineup for Manchester City, a very ordinary Manchester City side, and Begovic is starting for Chelsea because Courtois has got a red card to his name and so therefore he's suspended for this match. Running around the defence, keeps it in into Sterling, Raheem Sterling. Plays it into Fernandinho into Yaya Toure! Oh, that's a really good chance of them. Early on, Chelsea opened up really easily and Yaya Toure skews his shot wide of the post. Fabregas plays it into Willian. Willian going down the wing. Plays it into Fabregas again. Fabregas plays a 1-2 with Willian. Willian crosses it in. Diego Costa! Oh, that is such an easy chance for him. He is known for his really good heading pedigree, but he couldn't hit the target in that instance. What a shame. To Fernandinho. Clichy on the left. Turns inside into Fernandinho. Controls it. Into Navas! Navas has scored for Manchester City. It is already 1-0 to Manchester City in the 26th minute of the match. Chelsea completely open at the back. John Terry and Cahill completely undone. And Manchester City have broken the deadlock in the 26th minute through the Spaniard, that is Navas. What a lovely little turn by Fernandinho, passes it into Navas, and Navas with a great finish. It is 1-0 to Manchester City. Fabregas plays it into Oscar. Loads of options for Oscar. Plays it into Fabregas. Costa with the ball into Willian. Willian with the shot. Costa with another shot. It is cleared away by Manchester City, and that is half time. And at the end of that period, Manchester City are leading with a 0-0. Navas scoring in the 27th minute of the match, and that is well deserved. Chelsea not really getting any good clear-cut chances in that half, but Manchester City are really dominant in this match, no trouble for them. And in terms of the stats, Chelsea have had more shots, but Manchester City have had a shot on target, which was the goal from Jesus Navas. And they've had 52% possession in that half, which is not very much in terms of how dominant they are. But Chelsea, if they can get their act together, can get back into this match. Let's get into the second half. Ivanovic into Matic. Matic plays it into Costa. Costa coming deep into Fabregas. Fabregas into Willian. Nice play by Chelsea. Willian in the penalty box shoots, and that's a very easy save for Joe Hart. Zabaleta into Yaya Toure. He's been blocked off there, and I think there'll be a substitution right now. Diego Costa is coming off for Falcao. Diego Costa not really having the greatest of games in his whole life, and Falcao is the alternative for Chelsea. Having played at Manchester United, you'd hope for someone who played so well at Atletico Madrid, he can get a bit of redemption at Chelsea. And that will be another substitution coming up. That will be Manchester City making a change, and the goal scorer, Jesus Navas, is coming off for Samir Nasri, who will be coming on and playing probably at right wing instead of Jesus Navas. That will be a very good change for them. Jesus Navas playing really well for them. Into Zabaleta. Zabaleta still on the right. Sterling gets tackled, but Zabaleta picks up the ball again. Yaya Toure into Sterling again. Can he keep the ball? Yes, he can. Plays it into Nasri. Nice build-up play by Manchester City. Crosses it in. That's a nice header. Fernandinho on the ball into Samir Nasri, and he scored. It is 2-0 to Manchester City. The substitute does what Navas did in the first half. Gets the goal for Manchester City. They are 2-0 up in this match. Chelsea completely undone again. Very easy goal for Manchester City. Crossed in. Free header for Sergio Aguero, and then the play was just very simple from there on in, and Samir Nasri finishes it like Sergio Aguero would when he's in form. Lovely goal for Manchester City, 2-0 to them. Matic plays it across into Azpilicueta, nice ball into him. Cuts inside, crosses it in. Hazard plays it into Falcao. It's blocked. Blocked by Company, I believe. No, it was Yaya Toure. But that was a very good chance for Chelsea. Falcao firing the trigger. Fernando is coming on for Manchester City. Fernandinho is coming off for Manchester City. And Moses has replaced Willian. And it's come off again. And Chelsea will be making their final change of the match. Nemanja Matic will be coming off for Ramirez. Ramirez giving Chelsea a bit more pace in the middle of the park, which they have lacked due to the fact that they've been sitting so defensive in this whole match. So Ramirez hopefully will give them that defensive edge, but will give them that much needed pace in their counter-attacks. Nasri into Yaya Toure. Toure in the box. Comes outside the box, plays it into Zabaleta on the right. Zabaleta into Nasri. Nasri still has the ball. Sterling has the chance. Oh, that's so close. So close for Manchester City. And that was almost a lovely goal at the end of the match to completely seal it for Manchester City. And Manchester City are making a final change. Pozo is coming on for David Silva. David Silva having a fabulous game for Manchester City. Company with the free kick. Plays into Pozo. And that is the end of the game. Full time, 2-0 to Manchester City. The goal scorers being Samir Nasri and Jesus Navas. Very dominant performance by Manchester City. If this is anything to go by for the season, Chelsea have a lot of work to do in the upcoming games. And in terms of the stats, Chelsea had more shots than Manchester City. Both teams had 2 shots on target. Manchester City had slightly more possession of the football, but Manchester City were more clinical in that match, and they were more in Chelsea's half than Chelsea were in Manchester City's when they had the ball in their possession. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of FIFA predictions. If you guys want to see some more, please put the matches that you want to see in the comments below so that I can do them in the future. I've been Harry Green. I will see you guys next time. Adios.